Hello, thank you for tuning into another one of my videos, another golden middle distance race. This one's 1977, great year for Steve Ovett. I'm not sure whether it comes before his Dusseldorf victory or after, but nevertheless, he's running here the Debenham's Mile in Britain, and he's racing here John Walker and some other notable names such as Ian Stewart. So let's see how he does, and I'll add some commentary along the way.
By Koskai, Graham Crouch and Ken Hall of Australia.
Apologies for the image quality.
A rather large field, 12 runners. And the Crystal Palace ground record stands at 3:53.6, and that stands to John Walker,
obviously,
set here in
it looks like it's been
1975.
recorded onto a VHS tape and transferred, so
The form
I
that
always
Steve
take the
Ovett's
view
been
that
showing wearing number
if it's a
5
rare race,
is enough to whet the appetite
it's
of all
better
British
to have
athletic
this
fans.
quality than nothing at all, believe me.
He has a sneaking suspicion
So
that he's got the
there's
legs
Ovett
of
wearing
Walker if
his,
they're together off the
so-called
final bend.
Soviet vest.
And Walker will know that and
Walker
know that
there
he's
is
got to
in his
run
traditional
some of that
New Zealand
sprinting
black.
speed out of Ovett. But neither can dawdle with
And
Waigwa
this is a
of
mile,
Kenya.
not 1500.
Now at the University of
it's
New
just slightly
Mexico,
more.
he wears number 2,
1,609 meters, I
Wilson
believe.
Waigwa. There he
a
is,
mile.
a very casual and cool man. Off they go, the 12 runners in the 1 mile. And it's Koskai of Kenya that sets off.
The main event for
and Waigwa takes up his place at the back of this field, whatever pace they set off
being
at.
a competition event.
I think that's Mike Cairns, number 7, in second place. The Tipton Harrier, who's at Birmingham University, and that looks like Glenn Grant. Glenn Grant setting off. There's going to be no dawdling in this, and the first to recognise it is Paunonen of Finland.
Somebody's taken it on. It's always good
Glenn
to see
Grant,
that
followed by Mike Cairns, the
somebody goes to
Intercounties
the
mile
front to
champion,
make sure
who's
that
got
it's gonna be a
better and
good
better all
pace.
this season.
And you sometimes find that
Glenn Grant, Cambridge
some
and
of
the
the runners
Army,
who make up the
ran
numbers actually inject a bit of pace
59.2 last
they know
year,
they're
but
not
that
going to
won't be
win.
good enough today. But he's
And
a
they would at least
courageous
like to
front
have a
runner.
personal best in a notable race than just
And Ovett has settled for
dawdle at
third
the
place
back
with Ian
and just
Stewart
get
on his
completely
shoulder in
out-sprinted
4th, Adrian
anyway
Weatherhead in
and end up
5th,
with a
and then
poor
John
time.
Walker with Graham Couch in 5th and 6th.
It can be a good
So
thing.
this race beginning to unwind, and that was a 58-second first 400 metres,
58
all
seconds
due to
in those
Glenn
days,
Grant.
I suppose that wasn't a bad time for
440
first
yards,
lap.
of course, over the mile. Glenn Grant leading Mike Cairns from Steve Ovett.
The kind of time that if you
Then
ran
Adrian
4 laps at
Weatherhead
58
is in
apiece,
4th. Ian
you'd come
Stewart
out with a
also
time of
wearing the
about
Tipton vest
3:53,
is in
which was
5th.
the
And
middle
then
time.
John Walker casually passing Ian Stewart, brushing the shoulders of Adrian Weatherhead,
Yeah, so
going
Walker's
through
getting
and
himself
onto
in a
the shoulder
position
of the
with,
man he must fear,
tracking Ovett.
Steve Ovett.
And it's a difficult year for John Walker. He'd won the Olympic title
Waigwa
the previous
still
year.
very much at the back. Ken Hall of
He must have
Australia
felt like he was the world
giving a
number
bit of a
one,
run
because he'd
and
been
trying to
the world
close
record
on the
holder,
leaders.
champion. And yet Ovett in
Grant,
77
Cairns,
just completely
Ovett,
outclassed him.
Walker, and that wearing number 9 is Ken Hall of Australia.
And Walker was never
There he is, wearing
the world number
moustaches.
1 again. He was always in the top 10, really, more or less, for the next, shall we say,
1:59
8
for
years or so.
880 yards. 2, 3 or 4 men in this field capable of running 55 or 56-second last laps. But still, Waigwa is second from last, and Glenn Grant pulling Mike Cairns around in second, Ovett comfortable in third,
There
Walker
aren't too
just as
many
comfortable in
top
fourth.
international
And Adrian Weatherhead
miles
with the
in this field,
Australian Ken
mainly
Hall
Ovett,
on his shoulder.
Walker,
Wearing 2
Stewart.
Wilson Waigwa, still wide of the field, but beginning to move up. And Waigwa just
So
beginning
this
to
is
move
the
from the
third
back of the
lap.
field in 8th
Let's
place.
see how they start to
Into the home straight for the
align
third time.
themselves.
The Finn there looking good. Ari Paunonen. Glenn Grant leading, wearing number 8. Mike
Walker
Cairns
must
is
be feeling
7th.
he was in a
Ovett's
good
getting
position.
himself boxed
But
up as
he fell asleep there a
Waigwa
bit,
wearing
now he's
number 2
boxed.
closes up, and Graham Crouch has got them all. And there's a terrible
That's
box to
strange
get out of.
that, if you
And
think
they're
about how
getting it
confidently he
sorted.
ran in
And they just about got it sorted, and
Montreal,
Ovett found
and he
himself
just
some breathing
completely allowed
space,
himself to get
brushed
boxed there.
aside, and they've heard the bell, and Graham Crouch it is
He
that's
kind of
leading
fell
for home
asleep.
now.
Ovett, no. though.
Walker
I mean,
back in
Ovett's
6th. He got
has made
himself
sure he's in
tied
good
up in that
position.
little knot. Going past the Australian Ken Hall.
Walker's coming
Beginning
back
to
again, but
open
he's
up.
expended
And
energy.
Ovett's looked for him. He's gone. Ovett
Yeah,
hasn't
you see,
closed
Walker's
with him.
done what he did in
But it's the
Montreal.
Finn that's going. Paunonen that's chasing him.
Walker
beginning to
did
come,
not
but
have
Walker's got
a
away.
1977 Ovett
Ovett
behind him.
coming again. Ovett beginning to ease up, and the crowd
You'd think that
beginning
Walker
to
was going to
sense
win at this point,
Ovett
wouldn't
really
you?
having a run, and so too is Wagar. The big three are at the front.
As Walker looked over his shoulder to see who's there.
70 yards. Wagar goes past the pins. Ovett goes past Walker.
And there he
Walker
goes.
looks and recognises that he's dead.
He's definitely, he's not in the best form.
But it's Ovett's day today.
Beautiful,
and Walker will
beautiful
be
finish,
reduced to
fantastic,
fourth place.
explosive finish
Ovett
from
first,
Steve
Wagar
Ovett.
second,
Beautifully
Palnonen
done.
third, Walker
He
is
didn't wave to
fourth,
the crowd
Mike
that time.
Cairns is fifth, the arms aloft, the trademark of Steve Ovett
So
as he
Walker
claims
not in the same
a new
form, I
United
think, as
Kingdom
1976.
national
Not
record.
quite there.
3:54.8, and that will put him second in the world rankings this year, and he made it look so easy. Choosing his races with care.
Let's just go back and have a look.
This applause, Palnonen, that's chasing him. Wagar's beginning to come, but Walker's got away.
Walker's looking
Ovett
good
in
here.
third.
I mean, he's
Ovett
looking like
coming again.
he's looking like he's at his best. But the way that Ovett suddenly closes him down here tells me that either Ovett's running exceptionally fast, or Walker's not quite what he was in the previous year, or maybe a combination of the two.
Beginning to sense it. Ovett really having a run, and so too is Wagar. The big three are at the front, and now it's a race for home. 70 yards.
Yeah, Walker looks worried. He didn't look over his shoulder in Montreal.
Walker looks and recognises that he's dead.
Yeah, his legs are turning to rubber, you can see.
Ovett's day today, and Walker will be
They're all
reduced
going
to
past
fourth
him. He ends
place.
up fourth.
Ovett first, Wagar second, Palnonen third, Walker is fourth, Mike Cairns is fifth. The arms aloft.
No opportunity
the trade
on this occasion to step off the track like he did in Dusseldorf. It was too late in the day. So that was a really good victory for Steve Ovett. So he's beaten Walker twice in 1977 with ease, really, albeit that Walker he's not obviously in the same form that he was in the Montreal final, but still Ovett is just showing well, he's fulfilling his promise, because he'd been running very well over several years, and he suddenly, I suppose that I mean, 77 to Ovett is probably like, to an extent, 79 to Coe really burst onto the international stage in 79 with his 3 world records. I know he'd set the UK record before that, but still, he didn't really become a kind of quite and sort of elite world beating athlete that Ovett is here in 1977 until 79. Okay, well, that's enough mumbling from me. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back again with another race soon. Bye.